What's up, guys? I finally got my A959 out to play, my WLToys A959. I'm just going to give a couple test runs. I've already messed with it for a little while, but let's give it some runs. This is my first hobby grade fully proportional RC, and I'm loving it so far. But what I love about it, one, that fully proportional throttle. You can go slow. The fully proportional steering. It's about half throttle right there. See if I can get a good one coming at me. Alright, I'm back. I had to tune the steering a little bit. But that fully proportional steering definitely comes in handy. You can turn just a little. You can turn a lot. That's about half throttle. You want to ease into it because it can take off pretty quickly. Get some nice slides going with this thing. Definitely loving this thing so far. It is sometimes kind of difficult to adjust the steering right. You got the steering trim adjustment on the handle. You can get it right, but it changes as the quicker it gets, so you have to adjust it a couple times to get it perfect, but after you do, it's not too bad. You can get some really good slides on this thing. I want to upgrade the wheels on there. You just It's a pretty quick car, man. I'm definitely loving it. Now, this thing does go on grass and dirt and gravel and pretty much everything else. But one thing is the clearance is very low. So when sand gets up in that engine, it does tend to make a little weird noise, and you gotta drop it down and, you know, shake it and get all the dust out. But it goes on grass. It'll shred through the grass just fine. Which I'll show you here. Just going slow. Goes through the grass pretty fine. It'll rip through it as well, but I'm just gonna go pretty slow for now. I'll show you some shredding here. It doesn't have oil-filled shocks. You can't order some for it, but the shocks definitely help it out. It can bash through that grass as well, even though it's more of a on-road RC. You can definitely get through the grass with ease. I got something stuck in the wheel here. Alright, sorry guys, I hit that curb and popped something out and couldn't steer right for a moment, but I got it back. It has some pretty good range. I'm gonna go slow, just come driving with one hand. But it's got some good range on it as well, about 100 meters. I won't be able to get the full. I don't want to get hit by a car. All right, guys, so that sums up the run footage. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you got a pretty good feel for what this thing can do. You probably didn't get to see the shocks in action too much, but they are oil-filled shocks. I misspoke in there. I opened them up, and they do have oil in them. This car promotes to go 40 kilometers per hour, which is going to be 31 miles per hour. And it's a little under that. It's about 26 miles per hour is what it goes stock. But I'm definitely not complaining. That is very, very good, especially for my first hobby grade RC. I'm super impressed with this car. And one thing I love about WLToys is they're hobby grade, but they're not very expensive. And they come with so many different upgrades. You can upgrade literally almost every piece on this car to a metal upgrade and aluminum wheels. And it's so much you can do with these cars. And they're project cars that you can keep for a very, very long time. Very durable. And I'm very, very impressed with this car so far. Only thing I did not like about it, or do not like, and it's not even a huge deal, is this bowed out. The front wheels are kind of bowed out, so it takes me a little while to get the steering lined up right. And even when I get it lined up right for when I'm on the throttle, when I'm off of the throttle, it kind of veers left. As soon as you let go of the throttle, it automatically veers left, which makes it kind of hard to ease off and go into a right turn or a right corner if I was going to do an actual racetrack. But other than that, you know, I've been able to account for it and adjust to it, and it's not something that's like a giveaway. It's definitely not something that's a make or break type thing with me. It's still a very great car, and probably can be fixed if I took that left wheel apart, honestly. Or I've talked about some of the specs in the previous video. You saw how it handles, you saw the speed on this thing, you saw the grip of the tires, you saw I can make some nice slides. One thing that I love about this car is when you're going at a fast speed forward, the remote doesn't let you jerk back and automatically go backwards. Or if you're going backwards, it doesn't let you automatically jerk it forward, because that can really grind the gears of the car. So I'm really glad that it doesn't allow you to do that, because I let my girlfriend drive this thing sometimes, and she just yanks back and forth and back and forth. And I'm glad this thing doesn't allow you to do that, so it doesn't strip those gears. So that's a very nice feature they added to this car. That big 390 motor for this little 1/18 scale RC does the job very well. They do leave you a little room in there, so you could probably upgrade to a 540. They have a 7.4 volt, 1100 milliamp battery in here. There's also a little bit more room for that, so you may be able to go with a 7.4 5500 milliamp battery that might do you some good as well. I hope you saw a pretty good representation of what this car can do in this video. If you ask me, do I vouch for this little RC? I would tell you yes, I definitely vouch for it. It's definitely worth the buy. You can get one for about $55 today. I will leave the link in the description if you want to check this car out and check out some of the specs for yourself. I've purchased all my RC cars on Wish, and I've had no problems with them. They seem to run just like anyone who purchased them off GearBest. I just personally like Wish because I know I can find some that are in America and I can have them within a week and a half. So that's what I love about Wish. I'll leave multiple links, but anyways, tell me what you like about this car. Also, if you have any questions about the specs or anything like that, leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you fairly quick. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm EPO with Eddie's RC Garage. I'm out.